Hi guys, it's NETCHiX, and I forgot to press the record button, so I'm doing this video all over again. Yes, 5 minutes of footage, and I didn't press the record button. Isn't that hilarious? So, I watched Galaxy Quest, which is directed by Dane, I don't know. So basically, decades after the actor / crew's show ends, those actors basically go on tour and they do, like, Comic-Con interviews and things like that, and they're starting to feel kind of washed out from it, except for the guy who's basically the Captain Kirk of the situation, and he's absolutely just lapping it up. But then he starts to realize it's not really worth anything, until an actual alien race recruits them to go on a rescue mission for them. They consider the show to be Earth history, and it's absolutely hilarious, the antics that ensue after that. So I will let you know, because I really want you guys to go see it and then come back. But basically, I really liked the movie. It was hilarious. I would have to give it 3 bags of popcorn out of 5, because I saw some places where it could have been better, and I think I'm gonna go into that more at the end of the video. So stop listening to me, go watch the movie, save this, like it, do whatever you need to, so that you make sure that you come back to me and we can, go through the video together. It's gonna be awesome. So seriously, go. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds before I start all the spoilers. Okay, I'm going to assume that you were obedient and went and watched the show, and you know all the things. So this is the spoiler section. Spoiler section. All right? You're gonna be spoiled at this point. I hope you understand that, because I don't want you to put in the comments that I completely ruined a movie that was made in 1999? First of all, I just want to talk about some of the actors. Tim Allen, absolutely loved it. Seeing him as sort of like this egotistical, kind of, not really a jerk, sort of like jerk light, Like if you had hard ale and then you had soft ale, he would be like the soft ale version of a jerk. He was kind of more like a prima donna, but more manageable. He was a more manageable prima donna, basically. And I think he played that very well. I think he did that much better than the guy who basically murdered Santa and ruined my entire childhood. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, and it was really great seeing Tim Allen in that role. I think he played it very, very well. I think that his romance with the female character, I'm gonna call her Drew Barrymore, and I'm gonna probably put the corrections in this area, which should be there. I think that his romance with the female lead was kind of forced, unnecessarily. In the third act of the movie, they were like, oh my gosh, no one's kissing, and no one's, there's no sexual innuendos. Quick, let's shove some romance into the situation. I felt like that is what happened, and I found that to be wholly unnecessary. I think we can have a good movie that doesn't involve romance in it. Even though it makes me sad, because I'm a huge romantic, I think it would be good for a movie to pull that off. If they want to do that though, if that's the angle they want to pull, fine. Go back further and fix it. Give them better chemistry, or make sure before you hire the darn actors that they actually have chemistry. I mean, I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that, because I thought that Brad Pitt and Angelina were married, like they felt married, Maybe that's because they were married in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but I felt like they were married. So with these two in this movie, it didn't feel as romantic as it should have, basically. So I wish they would have fixed that. Also, the guy that played Snape, I don't remember his name, but we're gonna call him Snape. But yeah, I felt like he was fantastic in this. So basically, his character had a very, very, he was irritated by the fact that he was completely always associated with being this alien. can't remember his name. He's either Justin Long or Kevin Conley. It's this guy. Hold on, you guys see that? I really love his character. I think there's a name for what he's called, because he's like the bridge between all the actors feeling inadequate to all the actors actually saving the day. I don't know. But yeah, I really love that. But my number one favorite character, other than Quincy Taggart and Jeff Mack, was oh my God, what was his name? I don't know. I forgot his name. I absolutely forgot. I did not write it down. But basically, the black guy in the movie. That sounds awful, but he's my favorite. And not because he's black, because I'm obviously Puerto Rican. JK. He's my favorite because he was just the realest character. Like, he reacted the way I think I would react if I was on a show and I hadn't run the machinery since I was 12. Like that one scene when he's like at the helm and he's like, hey, I got this. This is going really smooth. This is really great. And then he's like skidding up against the side. That was perfect. And then he finally gets out of the port. That was just so great. Like, oh my goodness, that was great. So this movie just, I guess just as a whole, I really enjoyed this movie, and it satisfied my nerdy side. But as for my more movie savvy side, which isn't as savvy as I'd like it to be, it's gonna become more savvy as we, keep doing this. But my movie savvy side was not as happy as I wanted it to be. The whole thing felt kind of low budget up until the part where the aliens showed up, and then you actually saw like the really advanced effects where like they kind of were liquefied to travel from Earth to Jupiter, things like that. I don't know. I just felt like something was kind of missing from the movie that they probably should have added, or maybe it was something that should have been subtracted. And also, I did not like the ending with like the ball that reverses time. I mean, I don't know, maybe that was really good for that time period, but nowadays, I just see so many time travel endings because it's just, I feel like writers don't want to find a more original way to end things, and I just see a lot of time travel stuff. I mean, I went onto Netflix recently to do a review of a Korean drama, and honestly, I think a bunch of them, I think I saw maybe 5 or 6 on there that had time travel involved. I think it was like a boy band in time travel, and like 2 kids that were, sweethearts in high school, and they wanted to get back together, but they couldn't, so the guy discovered time travel. I mean, is anyone else kind of sick of it? Because I'm kind of done with time travel, honestly. I don't know. I just want a really clever ending. And with the recent Star Trek movie, I don't know if you guys saw that, I was the ending of that one was kind of just, it was okay. It was good. It was good K, basically, if I had to mix the 2 words together. Because it was kind of the mixture of most. Because it was more than okay, but less than good. I definitely felt a lot better than I did with Batman v Superman. Definitely a lot better with how I felt when I found out that with the ending to that one. Like the whole ending. And I think that ending, see now I'm going into a different movie, but basically, if I had to give this, if I had to give Galaxy Quest a score, it would still be 3 bags of popcorn out of 5. I absolutely loved it. I think you should totally see it, and live long and prosper. Is that how I do it? Bye!